Joining me now is the CEO of Women's Forum Australia, Rachel Wong.
Penny Wong.
How do you decide between
Rachel Wong
and
Penny Wong?
¿Por qué no las dos?
How was I supposed to tell the doctor that I'm a girl, not a boy?
It's just science, eh?
Mind-blowing, isn't it?
Male violence against women is now an Olympic sport, apparently, after the Olympics Committee approved two boxers who previously tested positive for male chromosomes, meaning, they're men. They're allowed to compete against the women. How is this allowed to happen, particularly in a sport like boxing?
They are small men with small dicks.
It used to be the case that if you were a man beating up a woman, you'd go to prison, but now you get to be celebrated as an elite Olympic athlete.
We are all amazed at your perseverance. I hope you're really proud of how far you've come.
In terms of how it was allowed to happen, well, I mean, the reason we even have single-sex sport in the first place is to reserve fairness and safety for female athletes, particularly in contact sports like boxing. But we're in a situation now where gender ideology has captured sport entirely and other institutions. Some sports internationally are actually pushing back, but while sports like World Rugby and others were actually making things better for women and girls and restoring things to the way they should be and ensuring that biological males were not playing in the competitions, the International Olympics Committee actually a few years ago made their rules even more relaxed, which basically means that now they've left things up to the international federations to basically decide who they want to include. And as we heard the International Olympics Committee sports person say the other day,
why was that man dressed like a woman?
All you need now is a passport that says you're a woman. And if you're coming from a country that has these relaxed sex self-ID laws, then that doesn't really require much at all. And so it's incredibly problematic. And I'm not sure what it's going to take for these rules to change, because we've already seen women being injured in sports like boxing and other sports as well by biological males who are competing. So I don't know, are we going to have to see a woman die before the rules are changed?
Obviously.
I think we're maybe in a place now where women just have to start boycotting these sports, but it really shouldn't be up to them, because why should they have to sacrifice all the hard work they've put in? It should be the Olympic Committee and other sports that allow males to compete in female competitions to actually tighten the rules and bring back fairness and safety for women and girls.
What's wrong, Penny? Nothing. Are you forgetting who wears the pants in the Labor Party, Penny? I wear pants. No, I wear the big boy pants, okay, Penny? Now, if I hear you say you disagree with what the party decides, I will
beat you up like a man beating up a woman in a boxing ring.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.
It is unfair for the women have to take action and miss out on events to try to have some sort of a meaningful change and to have some sort of security that this isn't going to happen again and again. Because you don't just go to the Olympics, you start training as a child in many instances. It's years of grind and sacrifice. And then to have your place taken by a man, or to have to boycott an event because a man is competing, it's not very fair on the women.
Girls only. No boys allowed.
Really? You're not just saying that because my poll numbers are so low that you're worried that even me sitting here will make you look bad, are you?
No, we're just having a women-only brunch.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Brunch for us women.
Rachel, I wonder whether that's what it's going to take, whether women in unison say, we are not going to compete, and then they don't have an event, and perhaps then sanity will prevail.
Well, we'll just have to see about that. Read it whip, ladies. I'm legally a woman.
I think sadly we may be at that point because, like I said before, women have been injured. There have been situations in sport where it's clearly been unfair. I mean, we know that males have physical advantages over women in just about every sport where physical prowess is relevant. And yet there are still sporting bodies like the International Olympics Committee who are ignoring the evidence. And quite frankly, we don't even need evidence and research. It's very, very obvious that males are stronger, faster, and so on in relation to females. That's again, why we have single-sex sport in the first place. So unfortunately, we may be at a stage where the women need to start boycotting. But as I said, it really shouldn't have to come to that, and it's not fair on the female athletes. But this entire situation isn't fair. And so if that's the only way to get it done, then that may be what has to happen.
Girls, where are you going?
Sue.
Come on, Penny, push!
Albo, you can't be in here. This is a woman-only gym.
Girl, please. I've got a court order that says I'm allowed. Check it out. No. Well, we'll just have to see about that. That's right. Take a good look at this. Get him out of here. Nah, you can't call me a he. I'm a woman. That's hate speech. That's the law.